Claudio Martini at Resistance Training. All right, we made it through the holidays. It's been a while since I've made a video. I've been a little bit busy with all the holidays and stuff going on. All right, so we got some good stuff coming up and the videos to come here. As you can see in the background there, if you can see that, that's a mint condition MC2105 Macintosh with walnut case, slant leg, original Macintosh walnut case. Over here, we just got in some Heresy H700s, the very first Heresies that came out. And we'll be talking and doing a review on those later this month. Hopefully, I'll try to get them in there. All right, today's video is going to pertain to fitness and fitness influencers. So here, I'm going to probably piss some people off, but I'm going to tell you right now. If you are 5'9" or 5'10" and you're over 200 pounds and you're not at 12 or 10% body fat, okay, you're fat. You're fat. You're a fat F, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to walk around and you feel comfortable, that's fine. But don't come on to these videos and try to profess your knowledge and your expertise on getting fit, because if you're 5'9" or 5'10", you should be weighing 160 to 165 to be in your BMI, okay, body mass index, for health purposes, all right? And if you're, it's all proportion to height, okay? If you're 200 pounds and you're 6'1", 6'2", you're going to carry it better. Your BMI is going to be better. All right, so it just goes by your BMI. So if you are 5'9", I am 5'9 and a half, roughly, right around in there. And I weigh 165. I went all the way up this year to 175 to try to improve my arm mass size, and it worked. It does. The heavier you are, the bigger your arms are going to get, and bigger. You're gonna get larger everywhere. Your neck, everything. But I thought to myself, is it worth it to go up and get 16, 17-inch arms, which would be awesome for me, to put on 20, 25 pounds at the age of 69 years old? No. I said, no, it's not. I'm not going to blow up and be fluffy, especially at this age, when at this age, being heavier is actually going to be detrimental for all kinds of reasons. Insulin sensitivity, blood sugar regulation, blood pressure, and it goes on and on and on. The lighter you are and the leaner you are, and continue to work out and be lean and be strong, the healthier you're going to be in the long run as you age. Now, if you're 25 and 30 years old, that's different. You can afford to put on some weight, and it's not going to be too detrimental for you to put on that added muscle mass. But at my age, I said, you know what? It's just not going to pan out. Because I've hit some basic goals that I wanted to do this year. I reached a 405 deadlift. I reached a 205 pound bench press for 5, okay? An overhead press of 145 for 3. Barbell curl for 100 for 4. And I thought to myself, those are, and chin up, 100 pounds chin up for 3 to 4 reps. I hit those goals and I said to myself, that's pretty awesome. Where do I go from here? I'm not going to keep pursuing to get a 315 pound squat for 6 reps, okay? I'm not going to continue to chase numbers, all right, at my age, and I feel that those numbers are great. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to just stop and not try to progress if I can, but I'm going to focus more on health, longevity, and maintaining what I have going into my 70s, okay? So anyone out there, if you're 5'9", 5'10", and you're over 200 pounds, you're fat. That's the end of that. You're just fat. You know, you shouldn't be 200 pounds. You should not be 200 pounds, and unless you're 10% body fat, unless you're really, really lean. And if you are 5'9", and you're a 10% body fat and you're 200 pounds, you're either a genetic freak or you're on a massive amounts of anabolics and drugs, okay? Plain and simple. So quit listening to all these horse shitters out there feeding you all this bullshit. Just train infrequently, train hard, train the big lifts, the compounds, keep it simple, stupid, eat good, and try to get as lean as you possibly can for the new year. That's going to be my goal. My goal is to get shredded this year, okay? That's my goal. I want to get down to below 8%. I want to get shredded, and I will show you guys this journey. I will show you different pics. So in 2 months, I will show you the whole 9 yards, my whole body here, shirtless and everything in 2 months. We'll see what it looks like, and we'll continue to go out through the year. I've been inspired by a gentleman named Clarence Bass. He wrote a bunch of books. He wrote Ripped 1, Ripped 2, look him up. I haven't got the Ripped 3 or Ripped 4, but I remember growing up and reading this person, Clarence Bass's material. I got both of the Ripped 1 and Ripped 2 books. And he inspired me because basically this guy, he's still going right now. If you look him up, he is shredded and he's in great, phenomenal shape, okay? And he's not all caught up in these big strength numbers or gigantic, getting big and large, okay? Sure, it's awesome to have big arms. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome to look jacked up, but there's a price to pay for everything that you do. All right, so that's all I got to say. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll get these reviews on this equipment right here. This thing is awesome. If you can see that, can you see that? Here, let's turn this out a little bit. You can see that. That thing's gorgeous. Macintosh 2105. I've been playing this thing for the last... I just picked it up just before the holidays. I've been playing around with it for a little while, and it's pretty amazing. You got to find these things. A lot of them are beat up, and a lot of them need a lot of work. This one is pretty solid, and it sounds good. It sounds really good. It's all up to spec, so that's pretty unusual. All right, Claudio Martini, we'll talk to you soon. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh, yeah, double bypass. There you go, huh? There you go. We're going to get lean as fuck this year. Lean as fuck. All right. We'll talk to you soon. We're out of here.